what's up, you too? You know what I'm saying? It's been. But, I just want to do a little late night talking because I'm thinking right now. And I know y'all seen that white stuff on the side of my lips. There's nothing really. But, it was ice cream. But, I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of random stuff. And it's just going to go, like, around all the places. I'm reading this book, like, called The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. And I'm just about finishing chapter 1. And I like the book. It's talking about how we're all irrational people. We're all irrational because it's evolution. It's irrationality is a part of us, but we have this rational side that we have to work on. Like rational doesn't. You have to like think of it to work on it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just come like that, like irrational feelings. So what the book chapter one is talking about is it talks about how most of us, all of us, all of us, we live our lives through emotions. You know what I'm saying? We let our emotions control us. We might think we're in control of our emotions, but most of the time it's our emotion that's in control of us. Because we don't even bother to even think about. But when we're in the mood, we naturally let it control us. When we're angry, we focus on that anger and let that anger limit our thinking and control us based off on that. But what the book talks about, if you're able to think more rational, you have more of, like, when you're angry, but when you're thinking rational, like, why am I angry? And then you're able to encounter or say why you're angry. When you're thinking rational, you open many other options up to you. When you're just instead of being focused on one emotions, because when you're focused on one emotion, it limits your thinking. But when you're not, when you're thinking more rational, you open up many other options that you couldn't see if you were reacting based off an emotion response. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm reading The Laws of Nature right now. You see, it's very interesting. I took my notes down on it, but I'm saving that for a discussion that me and my friends gonna do. Cut my hair, went back to waving. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is like gonna be the second week right now, because I'm trying to. It's like my hair. The reason why I cut my hair off is because it's too many. Like when I was growing my hair, not too many people was growing their hair out. You know what I'm saying? I know this might sound stupid to some of you guys, but when I was growing my hair out, I was growing my hair out for me. You know what I'm saying? It was out for me. Cause I just wanted to grow my hair out. During that time when I was growing my hair, nobody really had their hair growing out. But boom, 2009, like as soon as 2019, 2020 started to come up, that's when I seen a whole bunch of niggas starting to growing their hair. And I was like, it's like, if you didn't have your hair grown out, then you didn't fit in their group. And me, I always go against the trend. I don't give a fuck about the trend. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. If society's going this way, I'm going this way. I can give a fuck about what society think. I'd rather have the world fucking hate me than love me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to love me. Like, wait, I'm not trying to fit in with people. I don't give a fuck about that. That's why people be like, why don't you get piercing? What, so I can fit in with you? Does it look like I give a fuck about fitting with you? I give a fuck about fitting with myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. You shouldn't be worried. That's what makes people like insecure and stuff, because you're too busy comparing yourself to another person. And that shit irritates you, because I did used to be that way. Where back in like high school, my freshman year, I wanted to be like those cool guys, those gangster guys, those hood guys. So I used to set my pen really low, trying out like I was the baddest guy. I was tough. I wasn't no pussy. I'm not like, come on now. But I was doing too much. It's like it wasn't even needed for all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I was doing that fall thing because I remember this girl I liked that she said back in middle school. I remember this one girl saying she like niggas that sag, and if this nigga if you ain't sagging your pants, and she ain't interested. So I started sagging my pants ever since. But that's when one day I had my cousin pick my ass up to the wall and slam me, and he said, "Why you sagging your pants for?" He's like, "Don't do that." And then that shit, I liked that because that was like harsh love. You know what I'm saying? He had to knock that shit in my head. That shit ain't cool, boy. You have a better future for yourself. Why you trying to do this? And that shit stuck with me in my head. You know what I'm saying? It stuck with me, and I love him for that. And he didn't have to play nice with me. He showed me that love, that tough love, and that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Because it stuck to my head because I would have been I was a hard-headed nigga. You know what I'm saying? But thank God from high school, my family moved because my mom didn't want to stay in the hood. And at that time, I was kind of pissed off. But when I look back at it, I'm thankful because if she didn't move out, I would have been a follower. I'm not gonna lie, I would have followed because I wanted to fit in. At first, I was always like freshman year. I was focused on like my school. I'm still focused. Like I was always focused on my school. But I felt like if I would have stayed at Evans, I would have tried my focus on school would have like progressed less and less and try to be more like the other people. But luckily we moved, and I was able to keep my strength of loving school. Luckily, I thank my mom, my parents. You know what I'm saying? It's just yeah. But I'm just thinking like a lot of things run through my head, a lot of renting. And then just females, you know what I'm saying? Like, not females, but it's like when I think, excuse me, it's not organized, just me speaking my mind, letting everything go, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to female, man, it's like, there's only two females I ever really met that I found really interesting. One of them, she was this Arabian girl, she loved reading her book. And she looked like she was interested in me. So that caught my eyes. She was looking at me, so I was like, shoot, let me try, you know? And the fact that she, like, it was not like no normal girl. I know she wasn't, like, you could tell, like, even though people could say you don't know, but I know she was not no regular girl like these other girls, you know what I'm saying? She loved reading her book. She had a standard for herself. She was not gonna she was not gonna settle for nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I know she wasn't gonna settle for no bum ass nigga. So I was like, damn, I'm interested in her. You know what I'm saying? I liked her. And then there's this other girl that would always be in the room, and she would always like listen to me, like it always interests me because what I would be talking about is lame stuff. It would be something like new scientific research, and she was interested. She was always saying how I was so smart in math, but it's not that. I I hate when people say, "Well, I'm smart in math." Like I know, like if you read the 48 Laws of Power, it says to make things look easy. But with her, I didn't want to make things look easy. I wanted her to know that I want her to see, like she always seen how hard I work in math, but I want her to know I was not that smart dude. I just worked hard. But she was actually smart. You know what I'm saying? She was smart. You know what I'm saying? She did this thing called quiz thing or something. Like where they would test you, like I forgot what it's called, but they would like she would go to this competition thing and then they would do it and then that's when she would answer like they would answer off by knowing off the top of their head and I was like, whoa, I'm amazed by her. But she was I don't know if she but I think most of the time she was amazed by me, but I was always amazed about her. It's like, girl, you're so smart and you really love education. Like to me, you just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. But after that, since Corona ever hit, I never seen these two females again. It's just like I think God was trying to show me that these women that I'm looking for do exist, but it's gonna take time for me to find them. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I was losing hopes and trying to find love with a female. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the females I see is just like they like partying, they just like hanging around friends. They always trying to fit in with somebody. They always trying to do this. They always they always spend their time. They don't use their time wisely. They're always wasting their time. It's females that I'm not attracted to. They always settling in for the bum ass niggas, and then they always saying they're not gonna go back, but they always do go back. And it's just for me, it's always predictable. What type? If it's easy for me to predict what you're gonna do or how are you gonna act, then I really don't find you attractive. I can't really be with you, even though you're the most finest bitch out there. No, not bitch, but you know, there's some bitches and there's some females. Even if you're the finest female out there, and your character doesn't match up to what, it's not like what I want. But if it's the character that I search for in the female, then it's not like, what's the point? What do I need you for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like most of the females I have in my life is like they're not. I don't sense loyalty from them. Like right now, I don't sense loyalty from them. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of them's gonna run back to the same nigga that play them just because they know they're gonna get played, but they still want to get played. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really give a fuck because I'm focused on my ambitions, my goals. So at the end of the day, I know those females are gonna come chase after me, but I'm not gonna be searching for those females that I was talking about. But I know they will come to me. The females that I want, like the character female, because they're not gonna settle for anything less. You know what I'm saying? And then when they comes across a person like me, there we go. But I know it's gonna take time, and I really want kids around when I'm 27 or 28. And that's my dreams. I want like 3 kids, 4 kids, and when I do have kids, I'm gonna make sure they value education. And I'm gonna have smart kids. I already know that. I'm gonna have talent. Like I know it sounds like every typical parents, but I'm gonna have talented kids. I'm gonna do the things that my parents weren't able to do for me. And I enjoy I love my parents. Who they did the best they could for me and my sisters. I love them for that. So now when I have my own kids, I know it's gonna help them to be established for success and just become. I'm never gonna try and when I have kids, I'm not gonna try and control their destiny. I'm not gonna try and tell them do this. I have a dream for you to do this. I'm just gonna give them as much opportunities so that way they can do what they feel. You know what I'm saying? What they feel, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try and control what they want. See, this is me just thinking about everything, the future. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know my life is gonna come together. Because I'm not gonna be no lazy ass nigga. I don't even waste my time on video games. I will admit, what I do waste my time on is anime. I'm not gonna lie, I already know what I waste my time on, anime. So I know I'm supposed to limit to that, limit it, because there's other things I could be doing with my time. But your time is very important. You have to remember, time is very important. It's like money. You see how people care so much about money? Well, care about your time. Your time is very, very important. If you don't care about your time, then, but yeah, time is very important. And yeah, I do need chill. I am gonna make a better schedule, and it's all about like become a better version of yourself. Continue to make progress. I mean, I'm not that with this new year, new me. I believe every day or any day you can always try and become a better you. Any day, you can start a day before. You could have started a day before New Year's, or you could have started a week before. It doesn't really matter, as long as you're trying to build up. It's never too late to build up. Don't wait till next year to try and become a new person. Start the day. You know what I'm saying? Start the day. Nah, no, I'm gonna start tomorrow. No. It came to your head, start the day. That simple. Start the day. You wanna make a change in your life? Start the day. Not tomorrow. Because tomorrow, you don't know if you're gonna live for tomorrow. That's how I think. Some people don't even think about death. I know people, death, why you think? Nah, you have to think about death because you don't know if you're gonna be alive tomorrow. So you have to live every day. I'm not saying live every day as your last. But yes, you have to. And when I say live every day, I'm not saying go party and get drunk. I'm saying live it to the best where you know, like, damn, I was that nigga. I was working hard. I was grinding my ass off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to be remembered. I'm not gonna be remembered as I'm not gonna try and die off and be like, damn, I should have stayed focused or I should have did this. No, I know if I was to die tomorrow, I'm not gonna have no regrets. I'm not. You know why? Because I'm living my every day of my life like it's my last. Like using my time wisely, using it very wisely. Everything that I do, I'm not just gonna waste my time. And I'm sorry, like I said, anime. When I do watch anime, it's like I always try to get a message out of it because any show that you watch, there's always a message. But you can read books for that, and that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I've been incorporating. Because what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to get back to reading a book each weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is me self-reflecting on myself. I have a lot of work to do myself, and I need to hop back. I need to hop back on this thing called semen retention. I was doing so good for 2 to 3 months, and then I gave up. And why did I give up? I don't know, but it's time for me to get back on. I can't be no, it's like, you have to protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm done playing those little games. You know, I'm growing up. I'm 21 years old. I'm only getting older. So I have to use my time wisely. I can't waste my time doing all these other stuff. These little useless things that's not important. Like, how they gonna get you farther in life? You see, this is me just going on a rant talking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can help me when, like, tell me what y'all want me to say, but not tell me what y'all want me to say, but tell me what subjects y'all want me to cover. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be doing discussion with D-Rock, Derek Delaney. You know what I'm saying? Good videos. We got good videos that goes up there. Yeah, but that's gonna be the end of it, YouTube. I'm gonna show you my waves. Show you. I'm gonna post the first week somewhat, but it is what it is. And you know, an intro. I ain't really with all of that. I'm just gonna keep it basic and post how I post, and then maybe later on, if I get anywhere, I'll post. You know what I'm saying? I'll make better things. All right. Good night.